That'll have to do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Hey, you've arrived at the straight edge where I, Sam Peterson, a gay, old, gay, trans man with formerly bad teeth, they're still bad, but I have $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 worth of new teeth and an itchy nose because it's spring. Welcome to the straight edge where we talk about knives. No big deal. I just love them and you love them too. And hello everybody. I see you. Oh, and shout out to Frank to the point because we missed each other. I'm sorry about that, buddy, but next time. I've got an extra special knife to discuss first off, and that's the Emp Edc Nymble XT. Yes, that is a lot of letters. This knife loves letters. It's all about the alphabet, which makes it kind of gay, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at this knife. You know, it's a lovely, lovely knife made of titanium and a chunk of Magnacut. And I do mean a chunk. I've been on this dual grind journey, which some of you know about. Been loving the dual grind. At the same time I began the dual grind journey, a knife called the Nymble came out, and I was like, wow, why does everybody have one but me? I was really attracted to it. Its kin, the relative, found its way onto the secondary market, so I picked one up, you may recall. I really liked that knife, but it was too wide on the blade, or the height was too tall. Yeah. Anywho, when this Nymble XT came onto the scene, I got really covetous. All the ones on sale were more expensive than the baseline XT. Like, when I would go on the secondary market, in other words, all of the people selling this knife were selling it for more than it actually costs. I don't know, they had maybe done something to them, like put Hot Wheels on it and like a spoiler, blah blah blah. Anyway, so it would have costed me more. Not only would it cost me more, but plus all the charges that Blade Binge has going on now, or always, it would have been more expensive to buy it on the secondary market. So I decided to get myself one. I sold a bunch of knives and I bought it. Took a little time, but I did. I sold my TRM Holy Nerd in Ultim, a Jake Hoback 1 Sam, a Para 3 in aftermarket Ultim scales, and a couple heavy hitters, the Berg Blades Sweeney in Ultim and the American Blade Works Titanium version 1. I mean, those are really good knives, and frankly, it didn't hurt me as much as I thought it would, and of course the money got spent right away. So, here is this Thai Behemoth. It is a big, big knife. It was built by Best Tech for Emp Edc, and I like a Best Tech build. They are always well done and hardy, unlike, say, the Kubi builds, which can be hardy but not as well done. But we'll get to that later. That's just my opinion. It is over 4 ounces of Magnacut and Thai, but the facility with which this knife flies out belies its enormity. That's right, I said the facility with which this behemoth flies out belies its enormity. Say that 3 times, motherfucker. In other words, the action is easy breezy and unexpected from a juggernaut. It's a fidgeter's wet dream, people. You can open this bad boy every possible way except thumb studs. You got a top flippy, you got a front flippy, you got a really big hole in set in the fuller, and you can back flip it without. So very nice, very nice. The flippers are cool. The back one is almost like a trigger. Trigger warning. Emp Edc calls it a vanish tab flipper because of the way it vanishes into the build, I suppose. Yeah, it lines right up with the back of this. Any hole, this hole, is a goal. As Melania Trump once said, any hole is a goal. I kid. I kid. That was a drag queen doing Melania drag. Super hilarious. Any hole is a goal by Melania Trump. I'm a big drag fan, although for a long time it scared me. Anyway, this knife should have scared me, but something about this big, it's like a big happy dog. It just wants to please you. It wants you to play with it and give it treats to eat. Scritches are out because of the lovely wave pattern etched into the titanium scales, and it's a pleasure to hold. It really, the ergonomics might be the best I've ever felt. Like this feels in the top 10% of knives I've held, which are many. I am super slutty when it comes to knife. Yes, I own it. Slutty for knives. I'd like to hold a regular Nymble that wasn't an XT model. The X is for super huge and the T is for Tanto. You probably guessed that. I, however, did not understand it. I'd like a smaller iteration. Maybe I can trade someday. We'll see. It's got a compound hollow grind and is it a hollow grind? Yeah, compound hollow, and the locking mechanism is called a quad cut frame lock. It's got ceramic bearings on hardened steel washers and a steel lock insert with a ceramic detent ball. Ball, that's right, I said ball. I wish I was bigger, but then all these other lovely knives would be too small for me. Like, where did I put it? This Divo Saloon. This would be too small for me. This is gorgeous. This is my regular carry right now, the Divo Saloon, and it is titanium and S90V, and it is gorgeous and slicey. I'm really growing to love S90V. It's just a really good steel. It lasts for a long time. That's what she said. It's really, really nice. Even though I dissed Kubi earlier, they're the makers of this particular knife. I think I've said this before. They seem to do a better job on contracts than they do on their own knives. And maybe that's just a prejudice of mine. I've never been really impressed by Kubis, although I think their designs are great. I always want their knives, and then I get them and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough. I love you. It's spring. What spring things are you doing? I was going to go camping, but Walter's tooth broke off, and so we had to do that instead. He's better. Both teeth, the one was gone and then the other was loose. They found out mid-surgery, so they took both out, and the poor guy, he's like, looks like his lip goes up. And anyway, you're not a cat person probably, so never mind. He's better and I still need some time off is the moral of that story. Love ya. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye. What's it called?